So for me, creativity started as a survival mechanism. I grew up in a really challenging home. There was a lot of violence, a lot of hate, a lot of aggression, and a lot of dishonesty. My father cheated on my mother with dozens of women during
Hmm.
the whole time they were married, and my brother was what we would call a sociopath today. He became a strong arm in the mob, and I was his practice dummy as a kid. And it really was survival was creativity for me. It was knowing who to partner with, knowing where to hide, knowing where to get away from, and to just survive. And um, I became a low level mob guy in my 20s, and I ran cons and counterfeits and fraud and was a drug dealer. And I ended up in a locked mental hospital against my will in September 11th, not that September 11th,
Hmm.
September 11th, 1989. And what I found for me was when I got clean and sober, I knew there was something else besides what I was doing. And for me, it started with meditation. And I couldn't find books. I mean, I'm from Newark, New Jersey. I lived in the suburbs. I couldn't find books on meditation even in the city. There wasn't, people think about you could get everything now. You couldn't get everything then. And I found three books on meditation in New Hope, Pennsylvania. I took them home, and between those three books, I just did what they told me, and I had no idea if it was what I was supposed to be doing, if it was good, it was bad, if I was going to end up an axe murderer. I had no way of knowing, but I did it. And as crazy as it sounds, I've gone 30 something years without missing a day of meditation. And somewhere along the way, I met this extraordinary woman, and she was a Reiki master, and she taught me and trained me in Reiki. And for reasons I know nothing about, now again, we're talking about a drug addict, alcoholic mob guy that just starts meditation, does it every day, gets trained in Reiki, does it every day. And I've done it, practiced Reiki every day since. So for me, where this all started to shift was I started to have a purpose.